Today we were down in Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium for the Premier League match between AFC Bournemouth and Tottenham Hotspur. We arrived at the car park. Parking was just £1. I've done this before plenty of times, as you're about to see. Lovely stuff. So it was time to go and find a space. What's this? What? Car parking attendant with a massive cigar. What? Premier League. People getting a bit of lunch, but oh, sorry. Right, and now it's time to walk onto the stadium. One of the most exclusive Premier League grounds in history. One of the smallest grounds that you can possibly go to throughout the league. But one of the best, we think. Little walk from the car park to the ground to get our first look at the fantastic Vitality Stadium in Bournemouth. The atmosphere around the stadium was starting to build. Everybody was getting excited. The police were on standby just in case it did kick off. But it was all very friendly today. Oh, bang on that. Everything was building up to the match nicely and we couldn't wait to get started. There's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Right, time to get a cheeseburger. £4.50 for a cheeseburger, £2.75 for a soft drink. Premier League standards, that's a bargain. So 2 bottles of Coke, 2 burgers. Let's get some sauce on that. Oh yeah. Bit of ketchup as well. Come on. That's it, lovely jubbly. Big mouthful. Yep. Worth every penny. It's cheaper than Burger King, to be honest. Time to have a quick look at the club shop, where they've got their trophy cabinet on display. Little look around the shop. Nice size. Lots of gifts for football fans and all the family. And we were into the stadium. Most Premier League games are televised. There were cameras all over the place. And it was just time to see the teams start warming up and getting ready for the game. Bournemouth, first season back in the Premier League for the second time, need all the points they can get. Tottenham, currently 3rd in the Premier League, pushing on towards getting into the Champions League places again for a second season running. It was raining pretty heavy, but they watered the grass just so that the ball zips around nice and easy. So all the flag wavers are waving their flags just as the players come out onto the pitch. Oh, he's a messy one. He's probably dropped his food. So the players are coming out. The crowd are going crazy. And we're hoping it's going to be an exciting Premier League fixture. One last formality. Players shake hands. And then it's time for battle to commence. We were sat in the south stand, which is opposite the north stand, obviously, the Steve Fletcher stand. To the right of us were the Spurs supporters. And the game started really, really well for Bournemouth. Really, really high tempo, high pressure. But it was kicking off a little bit because of this cameraman. He was stood up there. He was blocking the view of about a quarter of the stadium. But it didn't take long. Bournemouth started creating chances. And then they eventually scored to go 1-0 up. KIEFFER Moore. A well-deserved lead, which early in the second half was doubled as the crowd celebrate. So it was 2-0 to Bournemouth, just after the start of the second half. And the Tottenham players looked pretty frustrated. They were being outplayed. However, Spurs pulled one back. Ben Davies scored to equalise to make it 2-2. And in the final few minutes of injury time, Tottenham scored a 3rd goal to complete a superb comeback from being 2-0 down, much to the dismay of the Bournemouth fans. Tottenham fans were going crazy. Ended 3-2, 5 goals, absolutely fantastic game. It's time to go home. We were a little bit disappointed because we wanted Bournemouth to win the game, but all in all, fantastic trip to the amazing Vitality Stadium. Great Premier League fixture, 5 goals. Shame it didn't go our way today, but we really enjoyed our trip.